What's up guys, and welcome back to a brand new video on the channel. We are at episode number 13 of my Sorare Road to Glory. Now, the midweek games that we've just had in game week 10, not really the best, I'll be honest with you. Unfortunately for us, we just didn't manage to do anything, so I will show you that before we do get into anything. Make sure to leave a like, comment and subscribe if you're new around here. I appreciate the support on the channel so far, and yeah, I just hope everyone's enjoying my kind of Sorare like journey, I guess. Quickly before we do get into the upcoming, well, I say upcoming, the live weekend games, I want to just run through what happened in midweek. And as you can see, Chelsea, yeah, we got did we get pumped by Bayern? I mean, we lost 3-1, an own goal, a penalty. I mean, I had the own goal scorer, the penalty conceder, and then Gusto made a great through ball to Kane as a back pass. So nothing happened in those ones. This one, I was really annoyed because obviously Palmer was captain in that team instead of Casado. Neves didn't really do too much. I mean, 81, but Van Bommel scored, clean sheet. Cucurella scored well for conceding 3. So yeah, and then like Gay scored 63 against Tottenham. So it is just decision making and the lineups you pick. And then this all-star team relegated, yeah, 29 points of safety. No one really stood out, and yeah, not the best of game weeks, I'm totally honest. But we are back for league action. We've got a lot of streaks to obviously aim for. Now this weekend for me, because obviously I've mainly got my most of my like position is in the Chelsea stack. We've got United away. We just got beat by Bayern Munich on a Wednesday. It's now Saturday, and we're playing United away tonight. So I really don't know what Maresca is going to do. We're going to go through our lineups here. Again, I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure how this weekend's going to go, if I'm totally honest with you. The Championship, I just put a team together of players that were just left over. I don't even know if Chilwell's going to play. He said it's 70%, I think, but I'm not sure. He'll come off the bench. Tosin, I don't even know if he's going to start. But yeah, just trying to get a team in the Championship every kind of game week possible. Right, now this is where, obviously, I'm not too sure about these lineups. The first one, I'm very happy with. The main one in Div 1. Sanchez, Cucurella, Casado, Joao Pedro, Palmer captain. I think these are all nailed to start, I would say. Unless there's any last minute injuries, which, you know, happens. This one, I still think he's going to start Fernandes. A lot of people on Twitter and stuff, Chelsea fans, saying Santos should start or Enzo should be dropped. I just think Enzo is still going to start. Sounds like Garnacho is ready to start by the Maresca's press conference. I don't know if he's going to keep Neto in the team. I personally think Neto, I think he's not going to change much, if I'm being totally honest. So that's why this lineup, Esteval could probably be on the bench. I'm not too sure. Maybe I could have put Neto, but I've taken the chance that Esteval's going to play. This lineup, I've just linked up Henderson, who's got a good matchup against West Ham. Chalobah, not sure if Fofana's going to play. Again, these three could all start, but then it could also just be Neto. Could also just be Chalobah. Yeah. Dewsbury Hall against Liverpool. Early kickoff at Anfield, Merseyside derby. I was like, I'll whack him captain, see what he can do. That one is just literally leftovers. I don't think he's even going to come on. Gusto might start. Gittins probably won't feature. And Fofana captain. That is just a throwaway lineup of just, yeah, cards I had left. Just a quick note, obviously, the streak we are going for is number 3, 400 points for $100. So in my head, I'm really banking on this team to do well. Like Casado to score well, Palmer to get a decisive or like get the captain points, Joao Pedro decisive, and then clean sheet here. But you know, United away, we don't really perform well at Old Trafford. So yeah, it'd be interesting to see what goes on there. And then we do go into Ligue 1. Now we are on the first streak. We were just short last week, unfortunately. I had a poor captain choice. Imane, and he didn't even start. So this week I've gone all Strasbourg for like my main lineup, which I think Penders, Sarr, Moreira, and Barco, they score really well. Joaquin, he scored last week. He does score when he does actually have a decisive. He scores quite well. So I've taken a gamble putting him captain. I probably could have gone Barco or Sarr, but I think this team will hit us the first streak. I'm confident with this lineup. And we're going to Team B. I don't think Samuel is going to start. Paez, I think he might start. Decore will start, and Goy's normally a really good scorer, so I've captained him and Chevalier in goal. I haven't put Neves in because he was 0% to play. I think after the midweek they're going to rotate on the weekend, but they're playing Marseille though, so I don't really know unless he's injured. But I think I didn't want to take the gamble just in case he didn't play, but he'll end up probably playing and scoring well. You know, that's just my luck. Going into La Liga, we are going for the first streak again. I think this is a decent... We've got some decent matchups in this one. Obviously, we've got the Bilbao pairing in defence and goalkeeper. Gay, I'm going to go him as captain. I think he played really well against Tottenham. I think he's got a really good chance of scoring well here. Young, now, it still hasn't updated and got rid of Villarreal. Levante is where he plays, and he did score last week, so hopefully he can carry on doing that. And Simeone against Mallorca, I think that's a pretty good lineup away from home. Madrid aren't doing too great this season, so as long as everyone kind of features, and you know, I think we've got a good chance with this lineup. Then we do go into the Bundesliga. Now, as you can see, St. Pauli, they did play last night. They lost 2-0, but the keeper didn't make a penalty save, so he's actually scored us quite a few points. The striker, yeah, hasn't done well, so it's not looking good. Baumgartner, I'm hoping to just get a really good score here, but they've got a tough fixture, but they are at home. I've got Bakayoko linking up with the Leipzig. Anselmino, I don't know if he's going to start. I don't know if I think he was out of the squad for midweek, and they were going to bring him back this weekend. Whether he starts or is even in the squad is another question, but I've taken the gamble. If not, you know, like we said, this one is just kind of a bit of fun, this kind of Bundesliga streak team. Into the Eredivisie, and we have, these lineups weren't great. I mean, AZ have Feyenoord. I think that's a tough fixture. So yeah, I just kind of, I'm not really too sure on these lineups, so I'm being totally honest. NEC, we got a decent matchup, so do NAC. And then I put Van Bommel, who's in really good form. I know Ajax, second against third, at home. He's been scoring a lot of goals. Well, not even when he doesn't score, he still scores like really high. So I'm putting him in. And then if we go into the other lineups, again, just kind of like trying to match up teams in here. I think this lineup, I don't know if Agawa is going to start. That is the only question on this lineup. But overall, I'm really happy with this one. I think we could get close. It just depends if Agawa is going to start, because I think it's Onal, the NEC winger I have. He's injured at the moment, so I can't use him. And then I got obviously a decent AZ here. I think they'll struggle against Feyenoord, because Feyenoord are a really good team, first against fourth. But AZ are a good side, so and at home as well, will be interesting to see. McNulty as well. Not a bad matchup at home. We'll see if we can keep a clean sheet. And then this is kind of just like the leftovers. I don't think Michoud is back yet, but yeah, we'll just put in the leftovers for the Eredivisie. Now, Team 1, well, Division 1, I've gone with a full stack of the Kawasaki Frontale boys. These three scored really well last week. So they've got 2 games in this game week, which is a bit weird. So I'm a bit worried about rotation, but for now we're just gonna keep them. I think Ito captain, he's literally got a goal in like the past 6 games. It's actually mental how well he's scoring, and Yamamoto gets really big scores as well. We're obviously going for the second streak in Contender, which is 380 points. We absolutely smashed that with these guys last week, so I'm pretty confident with them if they do well. I think the third, which game is it? I think it's this game. I can't remember what position they are in the league, but yeah. Then we move on into our other teams. Again, I think Contender, once like the J League kind of finishes, I'm gonna have to reassess kind of what we've got. I think we've got enough players. It just like sometimes some of them are coming in and out of the team. Like it just all depends how they actually play. I really like this lineup. I think obviously with the 3 Japanese players or J League players and Lino and Cardona, he's been scoring quite well. It just depends if they rotate. They've got like 3 wingers that they kind of like swap between. So yeah, overall, keeper, DMP, Hansen, that's but I kind of just put this as like a throwaway lineup. I think, unfortunately, I don't know if he was injured, but yeah, that was just my bad. Nade, he actually scores really well, second against 8th. Now, I don't know, I probably could have put him in a better lineup, if I'm looking at it now, but that's on me. That is what it is. Then we go into champion. Only the 2 lineups in champion this week because a lot of my players low percentages, and I didn't really want to just whack in teams just for the sake of it. Like if they're gonna be a lot of DMPs, or like I didn't feel like it was worth it this time. Whereas the past couple of weeks we've had a lot of players that were either playing or had good matchups and stuff like that. So yeah, this time around, Sanchez, Cucurella, Munoz, Casado, Mitchell, Palmer and Vuhuit. I think this is a really good lineup. And then into the second lineup, I'm not sure if Gustav's going to start. Same with Fernandez, Santos, but I feel like they're all going to feature at some point anyway. So yeah, with champion, we're in Div 1 and Div 2. Hopefully we can keep ourselves in Div 1 and we'll see how we do. I think I'm confident with this lineup as long as everyone plays. Under 23s now, and then we've managed to get 3 lineups out. First lineup, Samu, captain last night, scored. Got 105 with the captain bonus. Really happy with that. And then obviously Goes has Feyenoord, which is not great. Overall, I'm not too sure about if we're gonna kind of do too well. Sade, he's actually pretty good against Chelsea. Sadiki, he gets like really average kind of like 40 to 50 scores. Doesn't really get many decisives or do much. And then in here, we've kind of just fielded players that I think are going to feature. Naipan last night, they won 2-1, but he started the game, to be fair. He started his first game, and then Besiktas, they lost 3-0. They are really struggling this season compared to last year. And then this one's kind of like the leftovers I had for under 23s that I think will probably start, or like the percentages were quite high. And then we do go into All-Star. Like I said, Besiktas, this lineup's probably not going to get anywhere because of just, I mean, Captain Cherney, they didn't score or anything. So unfortunately, I don't think that's going to go anywhere. This lineup, again, I kind of just put players that are going to play. I don't think Sancho will start. Omega, I think he's back from injury, but I don't know if they're going to go 2 up top or he's going to be on the bench. And then this lineup, again, kind of just leftover players. Is James going to start? Is Chalobah going to start? Is Fernandez going to start? And Kunku will come off the bench more than likely. So yeah, All-Star this week, I need to probably reassess All-Star as well. I think I could do like a really big revamp of All-Star. And I am just going to quickly check before we do close out the video. I just want to check Arena to see if I had any players left over, because I am tempted to. So I don't know if I've got like defenders and stuff that are actually like going to start. Yeah, see, it's a risk. It is a risk. I mean, you could let me just like kind of see what we've got, because I mean, Adam Wharton could go in there. We could potentially do something here. Hudson-Odoi, I would probably put in, but again, I don't think he's going to feature. I mean, Jackson, could put Jackson on the bench. You could put Jackson in there, to be fair. And then I think he'll feature. Neves is injured. That is annoying. Yeah, so I was right. He was injured. And then Hudson-Odoi off the bench. I mean, I could do this. You know what? We're going to do this. We're going to captain Adam Wharton. Or Adam Wharton. Confirm lineup. We're whacking an Arena in just for the fun of it. Again, Hudson-Odoi probably won't start. But I think he'll feature. So let's just have a bit of fun with that. So yeah, that is, if we quickly just go to the homepage before we close out. Decisives. Obviously got a couple of missions here. I've put Casado, Enzo, Palmer for the midfield one. Dewsbury Hall is the only player I had for the derby. A couple of Eredivisie players. And I just want to quickly go over the streaks. So, $100 for the 3rd Premier League streak. Really, I'm hopeful with the Chelsea team. I'm going to be honest. Really hopeful. Liga and first streak, La Liga, Bundesliga all reset into the first one. We also got Contender for the 2nd streak, which is $10. And then the Eredivisie is 6 in the first one. So, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys did enjoy. Let me know your teams for the weekend in the comments below. Good luck for the game weekend, and I will see you for rewards next week. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you're new around here, and I'll see you in the next one.